Hey Nutty Buddies, welcome or welcome back. It's Sandy and welcome to my Nutty Nook. Happy fall. I hope everybody's doing good. I'm gonna replenish my Banger Beauty Bitten Lip Gloss that's not available, I don't think. Sorry. Woo! I look like a vampire that has just drinking some blood. Cherry vanilla. Smells wonderful. I can smell it. I can smell it after it's put on. I'm sorry. I'm talking about this a lot, but I just love this formula. I'm just starting to get addicted to it where nothing else is good enough because it's just so moisturizing. And the color on this is so great on this Bitten one. I wish I would have ordered more than one because they're sold out. But yeah, Banger Beauty by Mary. Thank you, Mary, for making such a great product. Okay, this is a Temu haul, and this is me playing the game where I got roped in. I'm not gonna lie about it. You know, the marketing. Anyway, I'm gonna try to avoid that in the future. I also won Farmland, and I thought that when I won Fishland, basically not all that long ago, but when I won Fishland, they were like at the end of it, like, sorry, Fishland's not available anymore, come again. So I kind of figured that when I won Farmland, the same thing would happen, but it didn't. So I'm still on the app playing Farmland to try to win free stuff. So in this haul is mostly stuff that I got through the claim gift section, but there's a couple of things that I ordered in the claim gift game. And what it is you order a certain amount of products, or you spend a certain amount of money, whatever it says, and then you get 3 free gifts. This one is, and I just feel like I need to explain this one. I have a whole bunch of these. What it is it's a Stanley dupe. I have, I think, like four others of these, and I just feel like the reason that I have so many is I do actually have a need. We have unsafe water. We buy gallons of water to give to the cats and to ourselves. The only time we use water from the tap is when we're taking a shower, washing the dishes, washing the laundry, I guess counts, and if it's like boiling pasta, like we're gonna boil the water, we'll use the water from the tap. But other than that, we do not. We don't. There was a fracking dump that happened like some years ago. The water, my sister-in-law has tested her water. The water ain't right, y'all. Okay, so we don't trust it. And like I said, it's probably not great that we bathe in it and stuff, but hey, you can't, anyway. So we buy, and we don't have an ice machine. We buy, I like the Sonic ice, and I like the chunkier ice. And so we buy the bags of ice because it's if we could make our own ice, if we felt safe doing that, I mean, it's just easier. It's just easier. By the time you buy the gallon of water and make the ice and do all that, it's just easier just to buy the bag of ice. So that's why. And these things keep it cold for 48 hours. So I don't drive. We only have one car. I need to have access. I need to have these things filled with ice, and then I put my whatever in there. You know, I call it Kool-Aid, but it's flavored water. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's a Diet Coke. You know, I'm just saying, whatever drink, I'm wanting it on ice. I even do those Premier Protein drinks. I like the cafe latte. Pour it in there. So I have my iced drink. And I have a hard time. I'm disabled, and I do have a hard time breaking that ice up and everything else. So my husband fills these up with ice for me. So that's why I need 5 of them because I really drink that much. And sometimes he works such crazy hours that he's gone, like, I don't have an away, you know, to get ice or whatever. He's gone for like a long period of time when I'm sleeping or whatever. Anyway, there's a reason for it. You know, I'm not trying to be wasteful or anything like that. I actually make use of these. And so this is a new one, and this one I paid $14.74 plus $2.99 shipping, total of $19.46. And you get this. I like this. Now, I like my little straws that I got from Kitty Street, Wendy, when we did our swap, which I don't really do those anymore. I think most of you guys know that I'm on a low buy. I'm trying to spend less, and here's me falling for these games, which I'm gonna not do that anymore. But I actually do need this. So I can use it. So I like the silicone straw. This is silicone. But these are nice. These are nice, thick, boba tea like straws here. And I really like that this cleaner is included. That's helpful. Now I have a little straw cleaner guy that I use on the lid, and you need to clean these lids, you know, and you need to clean the straws. But I appreciate they are including. That's really nice quality there. Like, it's stainless steel. And I also really like the lid on this one. It's different than any other lid I have. Here, let me get it in. Okay, so it's cherries. And the cherries are pink and everything. But this lid, look at that. I like it. I like the ones where there's the little thing like this for the straw. And that's how this one is. The little thing for the straw like that. I don't know if you can tell, but it's got that same sort of kind of prevent spill type thing. And then this one has this. Okay. And I like this grippy on it, like that too. Let's see if I can figure out how to open this. Okay, there we go. So just opens like this if you want to just take a sip out of it or even put a straw there. So like that. So I really like the lid. Oh, it's hard to get open though. Okay, it locks in place. You can lock it in place. I had to unlock it. So it's a really, like, I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna take this and turn it upside down and test whether or not it makes a big mess, but I'm not gonna do that. But I think that that's the whole idea, is to prevent leakage. Like that. And it's got your standard little, you know, suction thing there. And for me, I don't know about most of y'all, gotta be careful how tight you put these on, or you have a hard time getting them off. Anyway, I really like it. Gonna get dishwashed. Now, this was free from Farmland. And you gotta understand that it took me forever to win Farmland, so it was forever ago. But it's a blanket, and I also have plenty of blankets. And you know what? I have an excuse for that too. The cats like them. The cats love the blankets. And we have 3 cats. And it keeps, we use the blankets to, 1, cover things up to keep the cats from getting them all dirty and messed up. And 2, for the cats to lay on and be comfortable. And 3, for decor. You know, and this is more of a summertime decor, and it's got a big ladybug. It's got a big ladybug. 2 ladybugs. I don't know if you can see it. I mean, it's not huge, but, and it's my favorite colors. Here comes Monster. You gonna come sit over here, Monster, or not? Okay. So I'm gonna show you the picture here. Anyway, there's Monster. Okay, so that's gonna get washed. Okay, and then there were two different orders I made to get the claim gift special. So some of it I showed in another video. Now this was $10.62, and I saw all my fun friends getting this or something like this. So I had to get in. I had to get in on it. I had to, because I'm definitely a member of this club. Now this is a 4X in Temu, and it's the Weird Girls Club. It's a V-neck. It's a V-neck. Weird Girls Club. And I forgot to tell you, $10.62. Nice and soft. It's nice and soft. I think it's really cool. And now everybody will know that I'm in the Weird Girls Club. And now this is smaller than I thought. And there's something I noticed about these that I found hilarious after the fact. But you know, on these games, they give you have to choose from the things that they give you. And a lot, yeah, okay, Monster, he wants this bag. At least you could do is let people see you if you're gonna be in stuff. Come over here. Come over here. Come on. All right, well, don't then. He's getting petted on the table, but he doesn't want to be on the pictures. What happened? You used to be a camera hog. Okay, so smaller than I thought. This was $4.19, but some of my credit was used, and so it ended up being $2.78. And what it is a little Christmassy card. And this one's normal, if you will, with love at Christmas, right? This one says with love at Christmas. With love at Christmas. Well, maybe it doesn't. With love at Christmas. Oh, here we go. With Christmas Love At. That's what I noticed afterwards. I mean, I guess I'm reading it wrong. No, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so that one's still fine. With Love at Christmas. Here's the one. I guess it's just one that's funny. With At Love Christmas. With At Love Christmas. Who wants this one? This one is probably my favorite little picture though, because it's got a little I don't know what, another little squirrel on the top of its head. Look at that. With That Love Christmas. We had the right idea. It's the thought that counts, right? So who wants this one? Oh my gosh. Anyway, I think that's hilarious. But yeah, all the other ones are fine. I thought that it was more than one. With Love at Christmas. With Love at Christmas. With Love at Christmas. No, here's the other one. Here's the other one. With At Love Christmas. With At Love Christmas. With Love at Christmas. Okay. So 2 of them. With At Love Christmas. And like I said, I didn't notice until I didn't notice. And this guy's got some berries on his head. So who gets those ones is special, because you got the special, unique one. Okay. And then, of course, the things that it recommended or suggested or said, hey, buy this stuff to win the prize, some of it was in my cart, and this was a claim gift, and I'm pretty sure that these cards were in my cart. This was in my cart. These were in my cart, I'm pretty sure. So we got a free little box on this. And we're in the squirrel theme right now. I'm gonna try to stick to that theme if I can get this open. I love squirrels. My name of my channel is multiple reasons, but one of the reasons I named my channel what I did is we have a squirrel named Buddy. Pet squirrel that we named Buddy. I mean, I say he's a pet because he used to let us get real close to him. Haven't seen him in a while though. A little bit. Anyways, earrings. Look at that. And little cute little squirrel earrings. Look at them. Oh, holding hands. We're holding hands. And it's got this effect where it almost looks 3D. I don't think you can see it in the camera. But then it's this hoop style. And then latches like this. So it's an easy latch. What I would call that. Easy latch hoop. Anyway, squirrel earrings for me. These are for me. Okay. Ooh. Trying to stay in the squirrel theme. Now this one, I'm gonna admit I was fooled, but when I saw, I was not surprised and I was actually relieved. So this was $14.61 And on the website, it looks like a sweater. And it's meant to look that way, but it's not. It's like this. But that's okay, because that sweat, if it had been a sweater, it would have been itchy, and I would have just been wearing it like with a tank top under it. You can see why I got it. It's got squirrels on it. It's got squirrels everywhere. Anyway, this is actually perfect because, I mean, it can get cold here, but it doesn't usually for very long. And when it does, it's like layer up, you know? Anyways, there's a bunch of squirrels there at the bottom. And I think, I mean, it doesn't look like it now because it's all wrinkled, but I think once it's on, it'll definitely provide that illusion of a sweater. And I honestly don't care if somebody doesn't like it. I love my squirrel shirt. I'm very happy with it. I'm actually was way happy to find out that it was faux, because I if it had been like I said, if I had been an actual sweater, I would have hardly ever wore it, because it would have been too warm. It would have probably been itchy and irritated me. This is fine, and I can get much more wear out of it. And if it's really cold, I can just put on a jacket. Now, if it's really, really cold, maybe I should be wearing a sweater or a sweatshirt or something. But I have sweaters and sweatshirts from Temu. Anyway, I love it. Yay, squirrels. So that too goes in the wash. Thinking. Okay. Another squirrel thing. This was free from Farmland, and I think that it's, if I remember right, it's dishcloths. It's like those Swedish dishcloths that I've ranted and raved about. I still have mine that I ordered that has little cats on them. I use them all the time. I wash them and reuse them. But these are way big. Oh, it's like a hand towel. That's right. I remember now. It's not a dish towel. It's a hand towel. But look. Oh, aren't I cute? Look at me. And it's nice and thick. Nice and thick. Look at me. I'm cute. And so once Halloween is over with, I kind of do Halloween and fall together, in case you haven't noticed. Well, I'll take the Halloween stuff and put it away, and I'll put out some stuff like this. I'll add to what's fall already out with stuff like this. So, looky how cute I am. Aren't I cute? Little butterfly, little nuts all around. And then, oh, it's the same guy. It's the same little guy. There went Monster. I think that's all of the squirrel stuff. Maybe not. Let's see what's this. This one, $6.25 plus $2.99 shipping. So $10.14. That doesn't even make sense, but whatever. It's another blanket. And it is fall themed. And it's itty bitty, but that's okay. I thought this had a squirrel on it too, but I guess not. But that's all right. I like it. Nice and soft. All of Temu's blankets. I will brag on Temu's blankets. I will brag on these. They're all really good and soft. This one's so soft. And usually are white on the back, but that's okay. It's really okay. So there's more laundry. Now, this is funny. This was in the claim gift section, and I don't know if you can tell. These are heatless curlers, and I have, and again, it was claim gift, so that's why I got it. I already had heatless curlers, so I didn't really need these, but I'm gonna try them out. And I'm just gonna show you. It's just a little strawberry. That's what it's supposed to be. It's a little strawberry, but look. Oh, I thought it come apart. I guess not. So I'm not sure how that, okay, that's not what I thought. That's not how I thought it would work. I thought that they came apart, but oh well. Well, I'm not now. That doesn't come apart, so I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but we'll see. I don't see any way of holding it down, so that might have been a boo-boo of a choice. It's kind of like a wah wah. Looks cute, but I thought that it doesn't seem to be a way to hold it in place. Like, I don't know, maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work if you do it when your hair's wet. We'll see. I'll test it out. Anyway, 2, 4, 6, 12. 12 of them. And I pretty much, I don't do anything. The only thing I do to damage my hair, I let it air dry. I do heatless curlers if I curl it at all. This is not curled. This is all just how my hair is. It's just natural like that. I did dye it. That's what I was gonna say. The only sort of damaging thing that I do to my hair is color it. I don't blow dry it. I already said that. I don't heat curl it. You know, if I'm gonna curl it, I use heatless curlers. Anyway, now I'm just showing off my hair, and Adrian Miller was like, you should dye it different colors, and I agree. I think she's right, because it gives it more depth to have the different colors. So next time I'll do a different color. And you know, I've got this headband on, so you can't really see. You know what? Let me take my headband off. This little, just show this off. I did get this at Temu last year. Little skeleton unicorns and skulls. I love, Halloween's my favorite holiday. But anyway, now I'm just trying to show you. I did medium auburn, and you can still see the difference in color, you know, between where my roots were. But my roots are also covered, if that makes any sense. Anyway, just trying to not show you how I cut my bangs, but they're not really wanting to cooperate with me there. Anyway, okay. Now, this was a claim gift. I had to pay shipping. Like I said, that annoys me because I wouldn't have normally bought this. You know, it's a backup. It's a backup type thing. And like I said, with the games, they give you little things to choose from. Anyway, I didn't know I had to pay shipping until after the fact. But anyway, $3.28. I guess it's fine. It's a backup selfie stick. Now, I've already had one of these break and another one not work so great. So it's always good to have a backup. I already do have a backup, but the backup that I do have, I know is crappy and that doesn't work very well because I've already tried to use it once, or I already had to use it. So to have a backup that might be better, that's fine. It was free. Kind of. You know, I ended up overpaying for the other stuff. Okay, now this, claim gift. This is a little pocket hug, and there was more squirrel stuff. And I selected the two. That's a little purse charm, I guess, or whatever charm, or you can latch it onto anything. And it's little squirrels. It says, here's a little pocket hug. Please keep it safe and close. Then it will be there beside you when you need it most. This was a claim gift, and it's a little, and I just noticed in my videos that I end up annoying myself. And this is a super long one that when I put my drink down, it always makes a loud noise. I'm putting it on a coaster. I'm putting it on this table. Well, now I have this. Isn't that cute? I got one of these things, but I'm gonna wash it first. I'm gonna wash it in the. Anyway, it's just silicone. Okay. That's that. And last but not least, this was another sort of wah-wah. You know, I thought I was getting a big pillow, but this was farmland. And it's just a little, it's fine. Again, you know, I can use it to stuff my decorative pillowcases that I've got. It's fine. Again, it was free. So that's my haul. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Oh, this also came from Temu. I forgot. I think I forgot to say. It's little bats. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me, and I hope you have a happy Halloween. See you next time. Bye, Nutty Buddies.